Pally Sports over the weekend, and then I say, yes.
Hello, Pally.
Today is Monday, December 10th, 2018.
And INFocus starts right now. Writer's Craft presents Poem in Your Pocket.
And protests in Paris against Macron's government.
All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to INFocus. I'm Maddie Drucker.
And I'm Anushka Sharma.
There's a lot going on around campus, so here are some important announcements from today's campus bulletin. Sugar Yes Please, a student-run business, is back with all new winter scents. The products are natural homemade sugar scrubs and make great holiday gifts. The scrubs are made with white or brown sugar, essential oils, and olive or coconut oil, and are made in room 705 right here on the Pali campus. Proceeds support the Pali Futures program. Questions or orders can be emailed to cjauregui@pusd.org. When placing an order, please make sure to specify quantity and scent. Each jar costs $5 and 2 jars cost $8. Sampata Talang is the head of assistant distribution for IoT/smart home at Google and will be coming to speak at room P4 this Thursday during lunch. She will talk about smart home technologies and its development. And for those who attend, free pizza will be provided. Head over to the Midtown Teaspoon between 4 and 9 p.m. this Thursday to buy some boba to benefit the senior class. Performer applications for SCO Globe are due Friday, December 21st at 3:30 p.m. The music festival will take place in January. Sign up at the link on screen.
Writerscraft is hosting Poem in Your Pocket on the Quad during lunch on Friday, December 14th. Poetry elves will be handing out poems as gifts for the holidays and giving readings. Everyone who takes a poem is part of a raffle to win a gift certificate. The girls in STEM will be holding their end of the year celebration on Friday, December 14th at lunch in room 852. Food will be provided for those who attend.
Moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world and locally today.
Let's take a look at what's topping today's headlines in today's News Minute.
French police clashed Saturday in Paris with protesters staging a fourth weekend of, or quote, yellow vest demonstrations against the government of President Emmanuel Macron. Officers fired rubber bullets and hundreds of canisters of tear gas at the demonstrators, some of whom had set vehicles on fire. Interior Minister Christophe Castaner said 135 people were wounded in Saturday's protests across France. The French retail sector has suffered a loss in revenue of about $1.1 billion since the beginning of the Yellow Vest protests last month.
A storm system that is bringing heavy snow and freezing rain across a large section of the south, leaving thousands without power Sunday, as wintry precipitation blasts the region. Governors and local officials in several states declared emergencies ahead of the storm crossing several southern states. Over 1,100 flights were canceled as of Sunday, and officials have warned residents to prepare emergency kits and staff off roads in impacted areas. More than 82,000 are without power in South Carolina, while a total of about 75,000 outages were reported across Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi.
A group of children battling cancer went on a special holiday trip, creating memories that will last a lifetime this weekend. Thanks to Delta Airlines on Saturday, nearly 60 kids and their families hopped on a flight to the North Pole at Mitchell International Airport in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When they arrived at the hangar, families were greeted by Santa Claus. Santa's sleigh, crafts, characters, and games kept the families busy during the event, topping it off with lunch and presents, of course. Well, President's Awards were given out recently, and a lot of Pali students were awarded them.
Yeah, Maddie, a few of my friends were awarded it too. And speaking of awards, Ori Nearpaws, our very own resident historian, is in the studio now because something important regarding awards happened today in history.
Yeah, that's right, Anushka. Today in 1901, the first ever Nobel Peace Prize was awarded. They were awarded in Stockholm, Sweden, in the fields of physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. The ceremony came on the 5th anniversary of the death of Alfred Nobel, the Swedish inventor of dynamite and other high explosives. Today, the Nobel Prizes are seen as the most prestigious awards in the world in their various fields. Notable winners have included Marie Curie, Theodore Roosevelt, Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela. That's all for me. Back to you.
Thanks, Ori.
While we may be coming to an end of the year, Pali Sports is far from that.
Max Bonstetter is in the studio now with the latest in Pali Sports news. I heard there was a lot of action in Pali Sports over the weekend?
Yes, there sure was. First, boys varsity and JV basketball competed in the Burlingame tournament. The varsity basketball team won Friday's away tournament game against El Camino 70-51, with Anthony Yu putting up 16 points to finish in third place. Marvin Zhu and Matthew Marzano were named to the all-tournament team. JV also won their game 59-47. Congrats, guys. Girls varsity soccer was in the Fremont tournament over the weekend, unfortunately losing to St. Francis 2-0. Today, boys soccer is in action at home. The JV and varsity squads both kick it off against Sequoia High School at 4 p.m. That's all for me. Back over to you.
Anushka, it was pretty cold this morning when I got out of my car, and honestly, it really is starting to feel like the holiday season because of it.
I totally agree, Maddie. I'm liking this weather, and I'm ready for winter break. Our meteorologist, Ingrid Paichow, is in the studio now with the daily weather report.
Ingrid, what can we expect out there today?
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Anushka. Tomorrow's going to be pretty sunny. The high is going to be 60 with a low of 49. The humidity is going to be 73, but we're not expecting any rain. On Wednesday and Thursday, you can see that it's still going to be pretty sunny. The highs are going to be on the low 60s, while the lows are going to be around the 40s. Now, looking at our 5cast, you can see that it's only going to rain Friday, and the highs are going to be remain on the low 60s, while the lows are going to be all over the 40s. Now, looking at our Bay Area temperatures, you can see that San Francisco, Oakland, Palo Alto, and San Jose, they all kind of look the same. It's all pretty chilly out there, so make sure to bring a jacket to school every single day. That's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ingrid. Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.